Alright, so what is good YouTube? In today's video I will be ranking the best duos in the underground. I've made a tier list and I have a bunch of underground duos and I want to see where I would rank these duos and how good are these duos overall. So yeah, let's get right into this video. Alright, so the first duo we'll be starting with in today's video is Xavier So Bass and Netspin, and that's a pretty solid start overall because they have a pretty good amount of tracks together. They got Impact, 40, OTW, and also Zave. He be producing for Netspin sometimes. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite duos on the list. I feel like they have great chemistry, but they don't have a lot of music out together. Overall, I'm just gonna put them at a good A tier. They're good, but I don't think they make that S just yet. Alright, so the next duo I will be speaking about in today's video is Osama Sun and Osana, and this is a underrated duo. People don't even know they dropped a project together where Osama Sun drops some of his best verses and some of his best music, and Osana, he drops this very crazy line, one of his most craziest lines. I'm not gonna lie, that bar was crazy, but overall I do think Osama Sun and Osana is a good duo. They just don't drop music together anymore because they're both not in Slime Crew together, and Osama Sun and Osana are just doing their own things. So I'm gonna have to give them B tier. Alright, so the next duo for today's video will be 1AM and OKMar, and this duo has a lot of tracks together. Tracks like Ya, Buy It, Bully Mon, Field Day, and much more. They drop hella bangers together, and this is definitely one of the best duos in the underground when they drop music, and especially when they drop music, specifically OKMar. This nigga don't be dropping music at all. He didn't drop nothing this year. That's why he's known as a part-time rapper, and we know the real reason why he can't drop music. He's locked in, he has a whole wife, and you know, she doesn't want him making music. But anyways, this duo is a really good duo when they're making music, and for that reason I will have to give him a calm A tier. Alright, so the next duo I want to speak about in today's video is Shay and Osama Sun, and they're frequent collaborators and they're both at the top of the underground, and they definitely do be dropping hit songs like FMJ, Hellraiser, Count Up, and Bands. And they even dropped a song being their first collab in 2023 with Slump Sixes called Dough. Recently they both been dropping a lot of music together recently, and they're definitely a good duo. It's undeniable, and as you will see in this video, we will be seeing a lot of Osama Sun in this video. He has dropped a lot of music with a lot of different people, and this is definitely one of my favorite collabs he's done with other artists. So simply, I feel like everybody will agree with me, I will have to put him S tier. This is a S tier duo. Alright, so the next duo I want to speak about in today's video is Prada Bag Shorty and Baby Stay Down, and they've been going up recently in the underground, dropping a lot of songs together throughout the years, and they definitely did drop a collab tape this year. I'm not gonna lie, this is a very underrated duo, from Prada Bag's hard rapping and Baby Stay Down's more melodic sound. This is a very good combination of good sounds blending well together, and that good ATL trap sound just all flowing throughout their music. In my opinion, I will have to give them a calm B tier. They're great artists and they're definitely on the come up. Alright, so the next duo I want to speak about in today's video is Yapo JJ and Netspin, and they used to make a lot of music together back in 2023. Songs like Just a Teen, Jump, and On Me. They used to go crazy in the underground, but in 2024 and 2025 they didn't really make music together, but they're undoubtedly a good duo in the underground. At least they were, and over time Yapo JJ just has became less and less relevant over the years in the underground, and Netspin has just been going crazier and crazier, even though he ain't dropped nothing this year. But this is still a good duo. I don't think it's the best one on the list, so I'm gonna give it a calm B tier. So the next duo I want to speak about in today's video is Glock 40 Spaz and Osama Sun. And people don't really know this, but in 2024 they did drop a project together called Evil Reflections, and that project was really good. I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely a good duo. And when they was rapping on this project, this was definitely one of the best projects of 2024, in my opinion. I feel like their flows are so different and it's so unique that it complements each other so well when they're rapping on the beat, and their beats on this project was simply amazing. I know we don't really see them rap together in 2025. If they could like drop like a little something in 2026, that would be amazing. But overall, I will have to give this duo a calm A tier. I think y'all should go listen to Evil Reflections. Alright, so the next duo I want to speak about in today's video is Jades and Yuke. And this is a very good duo. They've been making music together since I think like 2021, 2022. And they always drop classic songs like Blood Soda Freestyle, My Bad, How, and much more. They got a ton of songs together. And you know, Jades is locked up after doing crazy things. But you know, this is undeniable their greatness when it comes to making music together. I feel like their flows, their dynamics, and their beat selection just complements each other so well while they're rapping. So honestly, I have to give them a calm A tier. I feel like y'all will agree. Alright, so the next duo I have for today's video is Shay and Xavier So Bass, and recently they've been dropping music together, songs called Blue and Mannequin. Definitely Mannequin is one of the best songs of 2025. That Xavier So Bass feature on Rest in Bass was amazing. But also they was featured on a PBM stream together, Plagueboy Max, and it was a good stream, and you can see they were vibing out on the stream together. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna give them a calm A tier. I really do like this duo. The thing is that they just don't have a lot of music out together. I feel like their features they did with each other though were really good, so that's why I'm gonna give them a calm A tier. So yeah. Alright, so the next duo I want to speak about in today's video is 1AM and Osana, and this duo has a lot of unreleased tracks on random SoundCloud pages, but their music is actually really good when it's together. Songs like Auto-Witch, ARPs and Codeine, and much more. They have a lot of good songs plastered over SoundCloud that you guys should check out. They're one of my favorite duos because they have such a unique sound. I like when they rap on that Preg 40 type TDF type sound. It's kind of chaotic, but it sounds so good. 1AM's more chillish sound when he raps on the beat, and Osana's more chaotic type raspy flow really makes me really like the music they put out together. So I'm gonna have to give them a calm A tier in my opinion. Alright, so the next duo I want to speak about in today's video is Osama Sun and Netspin, and this is a very good duo. They got a lot of good tracks together, songs like Ref, Withdrawals, Wake Up, Pour Up, and much more. And it seemed like they had a little beef going on, but recently it seems like they got back cool because they went on stage with each other, and you know, that's definitely reminiscent from the old times back in 2023 and early 2024 when he was dropping straight bangers. But anyways, if I had to rank this duo, I'd definitely put him a calm S tier. This duo is amazing and definitely one of the best underground duos of all time. Alright, so the next duo I want to speak about in today's video is Autumn and Summers, and this is probably the most iconic duo in the underground. They created songs like Can't Take It, No New Friends, Martin and Gina, and much more. They got a whole resume when it comes to making classic songs in the underground, and I will have to simply give them a S tier. Goated tier. They are goated rappers when they were in their prime, and they're just a simply S tier duo. Alright, so the final duo I want to speak about in today's video is Xavier So Bass and Osama Sun, and this one is not really a duo. They just made one song together where both of them are rapping on the track, and it's called Uncomfy, and this song was actually so fire, bro. That song was so good. I just wanted to say, if they keep on making songs together, they can definitely be a S tier duo or even A tier. But for right now, I'm gonna give them a B tier just off of that song. That song is so good, bro, and they need to drop more. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of today's video. If y'all did enjoy the video, like, subscribe, comment. Let me know how y'all will rank these artists in the comment section down below. I'm gonna see y'all niggas in the next video. This is probably gonna be my last video of 2025. It was a good year. I'm gonna see y'all niggas in the next video in 2026. Peace out.